Hey, I just wanted to share a little bit of what's going on with Path to Agility Navigator and some of the things that the team has been working hard on this summer. So our big theme for this summer has been around kind of the team level experience and just improving that for users that are Scrum Masters, team level coaches, and so I just want to walk through some of those changes. So on the first thing that I want to highlight here is that we've made some changes with the map itself in terms of format. So what you see here, we used to have four colors to denote the different levels on the map, from kind of red, orange, yellow, and green. And we've added a fifth level here, or fifth kind of color range, to match the Harvey Ball options that you select when you do assessments. And we also took the colors and made them a little less abrasive. So you'll notice a little bit of change there as well. Within the map, now we changed what happens when you click one of these elements. So it used to be that there was a little pop-up that showed up with the Agile Outcome and the capability details with the accordion. And now what you see is what we call the Agile Outcome side panel that's showing still the same information, the description of the Agile Outcome, the capabilities within it. Instead of the radar, what you're seeing here are kind of the percentages and again, the color options. But you're also now able to see, how are my teams doing within that Agile Outcome? Each of these are elements that I can drill into further. So I could go into team ownership and see that specific capability and its acceptance criteria. And I also can see the progress of each of the teams within that specific capability. And then I could drill into that team specifically and see, for that capability and that team, the description. I could change the value here. I can see the acceptance criteria. I could see any actions, any notes, and I can see the history across previous assessments of that score. So all of that is now trying to streamline, and I can click into different areas, and the right panel here is just going to update based on the information that I'm digging into. And again, I can drill down into different things, different capabilities, different teams, all of that, all from the map. So that's the first big thing that we did. Then once you've done an assessment, I'm going to go ahead and flip here over. We built a new thing called a team dashboard. So team dashboard is one place to kind of see all the information for a specific team, from kind of its updated map elements, the objective of a team, capability backlog, and action items. So I'll show you how all of this works. So let's say we've gone and we've done an assessment. So the assessment process is still the same. Something new will be showing up in September, though, so stay tuned for that. But let's say we go over and we've done an assessment, and I'm going to show you this new capabilities view. So now this is kind of a place to see the results. You weren't able before to see all the capabilities on one page. You had to kind of drill down into every map element to see each of the capabilities. So this is the first time that we've launched where you have the ability, say you just did align, learn, and predict as an assessment, but you could see all of the scores for this team and all of their values. Again, each of these elements are clickable as well. I can edit those values right here. And it's warning me if I already have the assessment is published. It's just saying, hey, you're editing a value from a published assessment. So I don't have to unpublish an assessment and change the value and then republish. I can do all of that from here if I need to edit. So that's one view. I can see that at the team level. I could also see that at a system level. I could see that at an organizational level. I didn't load all the data in here for that. The other really cool thing that we've added is this prioritization tab. And let me go back to that team that has the data. So within, we used to have the ability to select business outcomes at an organizational level. Now you have the ability to set a business outcome at a team level. for what is the team after, right? So the organization may be saying they're after speed, but the team says we got to focus on quality right now in order to get to speed. So you can select that within this view. And then what that's doing is taking all of your assessment data. We see all the Harvey balls here, all of that assessment data and this desired business outcome, and it's generating a recommended improvement backlog for you, saying these are the things that at the top are being prioritized because they're the most impactful towards improving quality. And that's what's calculated by this, what we call P2A index. So you see this has a score of 75. The range is from 0 to 99. So we see some things down here at the bottom that aren't directly tied to quality. So they're less priority, or that they're already 100% met. So they're not something that's a priority. But the things up here at the top, like stakeholders identified, stakeholder engagement, and because they're rating low, are higher on the P2A index. So therefore, they're prioritized at the top. You can always override these priorities if you want, and put things in a different order. And based on the information that you have available. So that's one way to start building the improvement backlog at a capability level for your team, but you also can do this at a system and organizational level as well. So then if I go back to this team's dashboard, I now see the capability backlog showing up on the dashboard. I see the business outcome that we selected for the team. I have those clickable elements for the team, so I can see the different capabilities within each of these areas for the team all in one place. So I can see all of that from the team's dashboard. If I'm on the prioritization page and I say, I can also click these elements here and pull this up. Maybe we say, okay, stakeholders identified. We agree. That's the number one thing that we should work on. And then I can add an improvement item from this page. So say stakeholders identified, we need to work with leadership to identify our stakeholders, on this item. I can add a description, I can assign that to somebody, but it's getting connected to the team, which I named team 2, and the Agile capability, stakeholders identified. I can save that. And then that action item will show up here in the side panel. And it also is going to show up over here on my action items. So again, here's the things that we're prioritizing to improve based on our assessment data. And then I can see the actions that we're taking to work on that. And those are the new big features within the product. And then the last thing that I want to demo, this is coming real soon, is we've built out a knowledge base to provide guidance around how do I use Navigator? How do I facilitate an assessment with Navigator? And so you can, I clicked this question mark up here at the top, that brings up this side panel, and it's context sensitive. So I'm on the dashboard page, so it's recommending the dashboard article, but I also can navigate to others. I can open up the full site and go to the homepage for that. And we're gonna, within this, we've got the kind of getting started section, facilitator guides, how to use P2A Navigator, contact support, release notes, all of that will be captured within the knowledge base that you'll be able to access soon by clicking this new question mark help icon up here at the top. So thanks for tuning in today, and excited about these new things. Definitely give us feedback as you use them. If there's things that any ideas you have or things that you like, we definitely want to hear from you. So thanks a lot for taking the time today.